They thought they were cutting ties with this clunker, an old car that a Leander couple had sold, but it wasn't quite ready to part ways with them. A mistake they made keeps coming back month after month for nearly 2 years now, until the Defenders helped put the brakes on the problem.
22nd of December, Shoreline Drive, December 18th, Palmer Lane.
The tale Tom Noonan's toll bills tell,
December 21st, Marylton,
is of a man who really gets around.
November 30th, Lake Creek Plaza. November 22nd, Lake Creek Plaza. In fact, we have a whole list of Lake Creek Plazas. That's obviously a favorite.
Let's play a little game. Let me ask you, where were you on the evening of Christmas Day?
Where was I? I was at home.
According to this, you were at Palmer Lane exiting the Highway 45 toll road.
Well, the car, I'm sure, was there.
He's talking about this multicolored, oh so imperfect car that's taking Tom and wife Anna on a journey down a road of nonstop hassle. They bought the '93 Civic for their son several years ago. It mostly sat in front of their house for a couple of years.
My brother told me that the value of the property went up the moment we sold that car.
The sale to their son's friend. A couple of months later, Tom got a letter from a parking company.
Dear sir, your car has been parked illegally in a certain part of Cedar Park.
But wait, it wasn't his car anymore. And then,
On November 30th?
one after another, those toll bills started coming.
They've averaged pretty much one a month since June of 2016.
Here's the car passing underneath toll cameras. Looks like it got a new paint job. Pretty nice. But what's not nice and what's not new is this. The Noonans did not take off their license plate when they sold the car. And that's a big deal. As Tom says someone from TexTag explained to him,
our regulations oblige us to go back to the last regular or the last registered owner. And Mr. Noonan, that's you.
Their son's friend, who had promised to return the plates after he registered the car, didn't do either. In fact, he tells us he quickly sold it again to a co-worker who then sold it as well. Bottom line, the Hondas had at least 3 owners since the Noonans and no new registrations. One of the toll companies told Tom the issue will solve itself when the plate expires.
In 2023, so she said, look at the brighter side.
Not willing to wait 5 years, Tom made calls and got a letter from the state proving the Noonans no longer own the car. The agencies responsible for toll bills, TexTag, and the Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority do waive the fees.
Lake Creek Plaza, another Lake Creek Plaza.
But that doesn't stop the bills.
He has to remind them every month that he's not responsible for these charges.
Looking for a permanent fix.
Defenders was the first thing that came to my mind. One day that Tom was just frustrated.
After the Defenders contacted the 2 agencies, both zeroed out Tom's balance and promised to put the brakes on the bills.
I would say thank God for the Defenders.
And to anyone selling a car, the Noonans say, if you don't keep your license plates,
this can happen to you too.
The bigger picture here, those tolls pay for the debt on the roads. So the Noonans worry that if enough people are doing this sort of thing, bucking the system, then we all end up paying. They still would like to get their license plate off the road. Here it is, DSJ3907. If you think you know where it is, contact the Defenders at defenders@kvue.com or 512-533-2231. Use the same info if you want to contact us about another issue to investigate.